Hello everybody and welcome to my Webquest on plants. This is for 5th grade science. My name is Mr. Way. What you're looking at right now is the welcome page for the Webquest. When students come to the Webquest, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to come up to the Introduction tab over here on the left-hand side. Let's get started on our Webquest. When the introduction page comes up, students are going to be given a brief synopsis of what they're going to be doing in this project. They're going to be put in the shoes of landscape artists, which is labeled right here in the introduction. They will have the opportunity to research plants, design a garden for the given space, and present it to their class. The class will get to vote, and then hopefully one group will get to actually see their design come to life as they plant at a local park or at their school to help beautify their campus. This is a group project, and every member in the group is going to be in charge of some aspect of the project. There will be a research leader, a plant manager, a head of design, and a tech expert. This way, every student gets to be in charge of something while everybody does the work to contribute to each person's section. Students, I wish you good luck. Teachers, let's go ahead and move on to the task part of our web quest. Come up here to the tab on the left and click. On the task page, this is a quick rundown of what the students are going to be doing in their project. They're going to research how plants and flowers work and grow. They will decide which flowers you'd like to include in your design. Teachers, it's really important to remember that they pick plants that thrive in the area where you are teaching. If you live on the East Coast, you don't want to pick plants that thrive on the West Coast and vice versa. They get to design the layout of where everything will go within the predetermined area. Teachers, this is up to you to find an area for them to plant, either at a local park or on their campus. They're going to create a presentation to show what they want to do. They're going to present it to the board of directors, which in our scenario is the class. The board of directors will get to vote on the design, and then the class will take a field trip to the designated area and plant all the plants according to the chosen design. Teachers, this is where we have to do a little extra work, and we have to go to a local flower shop or to a local hardware store in the gardening area and make sure that we can get some donations. We're going to move on to the process page of our WebQuest. Up here on the left hand side, click on the tab. Here on the process page, students will have a step-by-step rundown of what to do for the project. Step 1 is really simple, and that is divide everything up into what everybody's going to be doing in their project. The research manager is in charge of making sure everybody gets this information into their project. They need to know what a vascular plant is, the parts of a plant, what photosynthesis is, what types of plants thrive in the area that you are living, and how plants help the environment. To help students out, here are some resources that are listed below. They can use their textbook. I always encourage them to ask an expert. That way they get out of the classroom and get to go see how it's applied in the real world. And of course, these are websites for them to use on the internet. Now, one website, if they have extra steps that they need to do to navigate the website, I always recommend that you put a little instruction right here under the website listed so they know what to do once they get to the website. Step 2 is that students will pick a plant on what they want to plant in their design. Step 3, they get to design it. Now again, the area will be predetermined by whatever area you get for the students to plant in, again at a local park or on campus. Here's a website right here for students to check out on how to help design some gardens. Next, they're going to put together the presentation, and I gave the students a few options that they can choose from. They can do Google Docs and use a PowerPoint presentation. They can use a website or an internet-based presentation, or they can do traditional poster board. I like to give them options to choose from because everybody has their expertise. From here, they get to present to the class. After that, the class will get to vote, and then the fun part is you get to go with the students to help execute the plan and actually spend a day planting a garden in the fresh air and outdoors. Time to get dirty, and that's what kids love to do, and teachers, I hope you enjoy it as well. From here, they're going to go up to the evaluation page, click on the tab. On the evaluation page, students will find the rubric for this project. This will help guide them in including everything that they need in their project to be successful. Everything right here is worth 5 points and it's broken down into its four categories. We have the research part, the plant choices and design, presentation, and one of the most important things with a group project is group work. Here you can provide self-evaluation sheets to see how they performed and how they thought they performed as a group. Once they look at the evaluation page or the rubric, you can come over to the conclusion tab on the left hand side and click. On the conclusion page, students will find a nice thank you from me or from you, the teacher. Here, I believe it's really important to thank students for all their hard work and their dedication to this project. Let them know that they are appreciated and their effort is appreciated. A little overview of what they were doing and how it applies to the real world. And then I'd like to leave them with some lasting questions to think about as they move on in their studies, which is how could they do this somewhere else in the world? And how would this help or benefit others? It's always great to have them think about what they've been doing and how they can apply it into the real world. Teachers, this page is for you, so come up to the left-hand side and click on Teacher Page. Right here is a quick overview of the Webquest as a whole and what this Webquest entails and what the lesson entails. Right down here are the standards that you're covering as far as the science standards are concerned. You can also include standards like math because they will be determining area and they'll be determining where to put things. You can also find an art standard, I'm sure, to put in there as well. Right here are the credits, and I used a lot of Google Images for some of the headings that you saw. My professor to help me was Zuno.com, and of course, all the websites that I used to make this project possible. That's it for the WebQuest on plans for 5th grade science. I hope you enjoy, and good luck with your projects. Thank you for watching.